I started vlogging in 2003, before YouTube even existed. It is with heart wide open that I share with you my journey that has taken me from South Korea to now living off-grid in the middle of nowhere.
Oh my god! Oh, he did it! Champion! 선생님, 좋아요. Oh, hello. So, as you can see, well, today is April 24, and I'm at the warehouse. I just counted how many jerseys I have in football and basketball. Not the players of the century, but the other kind. And anyway, jerseys is going all right. I'll make more money this month than if I would have just teach like one job. It's not like miracle, but it's better than teaching. Anyway, I went paragliding last weekend. You saw some footage of it, probably, and that was fun. Only 2 times. I flew only 2 times, but tomorrow it looks like it's gonna be a good day to do, so I'm gonna go again. Well, with Kyung-Suk's dad, yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about, because I didn't tell you how like the procedures and everything, and that was fucking, it's so, like, it's been a week now. And it looks like it's been a long time. We cried a lot. Me too. So the Saturday after driving to the place, I got home, and I put on my suit and took a shower and went there. There was a lot of people and eating, and then I had to bow. Every time that somebody would come, I would have to bow with the family, like the brother and the Kyung-Suk's sister and Kyung-Suk. We would bow how many times? 1 time or 2 times? Yeah, and there's a lot of things. Anyway, the father wasn't there, but there was just a picture and some flowers and some fruits on like a hotel. And then we slept there, and then in the morning I took 3 hours to come here to the warehouse and prepare the shipping and that sort of thing. And then on the Sunday a lot of people came. Oh, and Sunday around just after lunchtime we went in a small room, the family, and the body of Kyung-Suk's father was there on the table, and 2 men were there, and they prepared the body for incineration with us in the room, and that was quite an experience. Very well. We cried. The mother was hitting the body. She was out of control, and she was hitting him on the chest. It was very. And they put some rice in the mouth and some coins, and they wrapped him up in nice clothes, and they put him in a wooden box. Not like in our culture, just a plain wooden box. And then we put him back in the freezer, or the fridge anyway. And people were getting drunk, the brothers and sisters and uncles, other families that were in the same building, that at other funerals, some people even vomited, and they had to clean the vomit because they were so drunk. Um, so we slept there again that night. Oh, and after that, the fruits that were on the hotel were changed, and they were halfway cut because now it was kind of like the last meal and the last part of his life before he would get incinerated. So anyway, we slept there again, and a lot of people came, and people gave money. Everybody that would come would give money. And then in the morning, I went back to the warehouse to do some shipping because that was Monday morning. And then when I came back, we went to. I went for 3 hours. When I came back on the Monday after doing the shipping, we went. We were riding in a big bus, like highway bus, and we took the coffin out of the fridge and carried it into the undercarriage of the bus, and the mother was freaking out again there, and we I hope it's not boring, but it was quite. It wasn't boring for us, that's for sure. Crying a lot, and we went to the place where they do the incineration, and there was like so many people, so many families, and they lined us up with a number, and then they call our number, and then we go get the coffin in the fridge, and we bring it to the place where the oven, and they put we're in a small room with a window, and just in front of the window it's the oven, and we see the people that work there putting the coffin in the oven, and then they close the door, and then 2 hours later we wait there, and 2 hours later they open the oven door, and what's left is just a few bones, but you can't really tell they are bones. Like the only one that you can tell is the top of the skull. You can see like it makes like a bowl, and then one man goes in with a broom. It picks it up and put it on the table in front of the window, and in the meantime we had bought the urn, and then engraved it with the name and the birthday and day of death, and then he crushes the bones that are too big, and then put everything in the urn, and he waits to the top of the skull. He doesn't crush it. He just puts it at the end before putting the lid, and then that's in front of the window, and then he goes on the side and gives us the urn all wrapped up, and fuck, it's fucking crazy. That was Monday, and her father dies Saturday. It's fucking quick. And a lot of the family were still like one uncle, one brother of Kyung-suk's dad could barely walk. He was too drunk. He could not follow. He fell asleep. And actually before we went to that place, we stopped by Kyung-suk's house and walked in the street. I was walking first because I'm the son-in-law with the picture, and my brother-in-law was walking behind me with the urn, and we went to the house because the father had never been there, so because they moved recently, and we did the bowing ceremony again and drinking. And then we went back to the bus. And after the incineration, we went to where we put the urn, and there was a Buddhist monk there, and we did the Buddhist ceremony. And so during that time, I bowed so much that I had bruises on my knees. Anyway, that was the Monday. Then after that, we went to Kyung-suk's mother's house with some of the close family, and we ate there. And finally, we left. Tuesday was rest. and then Wednesday, which was like 6 days ago, fuck, we went back to the place where we put the urn, and they put some things next to the urn, and like you can't. All the urns are behind windows, so you can see what's there. And so people put all sorts of things with the urn, and pictures and watches and glasses and MP3 players, whatever. Anyway, so I think it was good for Kyung-suk to go to paragliding last weekend. It kind of made her stop thinking about, well, not she still thinks about it, but it was a good thing. Anyway, now I'm going back home and doing the shipping. So I'll talk to you later. Alright, bye.
Alright, May 2, 2007. This is Philippe, and I'm acting. Okay, I stopped acting. It's 7:45. I'm on my way to meet the people that will paraglide today. So last time we talked, I think it was on the weekend. Anyway, last weekend I went paragliding on Saturday at the small learning hill, and then on the Sunday, Saturday night, oh yeah, we had a team dinner, and Kyung-suk came there. She met some of the people and she had a good time. I'm relieved she likes the people. And then Sunday I went to Munkyong. It's a city in the northeast of Korea, and really wonderful sight. But there was a lot of wind, but people were like not enough to keep us from flying. And once after I took off, it was difficult controlling, and it was really strange. It was not like the other times. And then I hear, like, I even went, I didn't follow the same path as everyone else had before me. So it was really strange, and I couldn't understand why I was just not following the path the same as everyone else. And then on the radio I heard, line check, pump. So I knew what to do, so I pumped, but because I was afraid or not much experience and insecure, I didn't pump very hard. So and then I look up, and then I saw there was a branch keeping together some of my lines, which was making my canopy behave strangely. There was no real imminent danger, but I had to land like as soon as possible. Like, it was not fun. And even at one point I had a drop in altitude, and holy fuck, I thought I died. I don't know how far I dropped, but it felt like it was finished. Like, it felt for a second like I was just in free fall. And I felt the blood going from my feet up to my head, like a hot wave, and I felt all soft. It was fucking scary. But and then where I landed, I was in a turbulence zone, and I know what a turbulence zone is, and it's fucking dangerous. What it is there's updraft and downdraft all at once. So the canopy doesn't know what to do. It's fucking scary. And but I got out of there and landed in a rice field, but it was like no rice in it, just the soil. And then I walked to the place. So quite an experience. I was scared. And then later that day, not enough, too much wind, so we didn't fly again. Chatted with Ashley, and fuck. We talked about money, and she kind of really got me to start checking the movie and the audiobook The Secret, which I'm doing right now. I know that I want my freedom 35. There's 620 days left. Plenty of time. But less time than before. And freedom 35, what it means that without working, without having to get up in the morning, there's 10,000 Canadian dollars after tax, so clear in my pocket. That's what freedom 35 is. Maybe I'm working, or maybe, but that doesn't matter. What matters is there's $10,000 after tax clear that come into my bank account. And the Soundwalk, there's the one again, I put one again for sale on eBay. And yeah, that's it. Anyway.
And my penis is same color. I had a paragliding accident. I hit a car that was parked down the takeoff hill, and fuck it, I hit hard. Anyway, because I didn't pick up enough altitude at the takeoff, and for some reason there was a car in the way, and I tried to like avoid it, but my left side crashed like completely with it. Now that happened on Sunday at 12 in the afternoon, and now it's Tuesday PM, and almost 8 PM, and I'm doing better, but I had to go to hospital to check internal bleeding, and I was in shock when it happened, and I got a CT and x-rays, and fuck, I'm lucky. All I have is that bruise in my penis, which is fucking, it's not comfortable. And my ribs here, it's not right. But anyway, Kyung-suk took care of me very well. And my friends were there too, and they took care of me. They like, it went well. But fuck, it's not fun. So I'll tell you more about it later. I'm gonna.
Hello. May 23, 2007. Wow, it's been a while. And while my body is getting better, the bruise on my leg is disappearing. It's down to maybe a third of what it was. And on my penis, and on my back. Scratch. It's still blue, but not as nearly as much as this too is like getting better. And my back is getting better too. I've been stretching. I'm not doing any acupuncture this week. Last week I went every day, and maybe it helped, but I got kind of annoyed with needles poking me. So I decided not to go this week. And the only thing that's left is really the ribs. And actually, I do have a bruise now on my rib. Yeah, you can see right there. It wasn't there, and now it's there. So this is the only thing that fucking pissed me off right now. The big news is that last week I finally, after over a year, actually more than a year of waiting and checking things out and doing my things, I finally decided to get that course, spread trade systems. So it's a class that cost a lot of fucking money, 10,000 US dollars, and but it's, from what I've seen, it's the best class that's offered. There are 7 levels, and you go through each level. You have a test, and the teachers are there to help you. If you don't pass with 90%, you cannot go to the next level. And then during the class, until you graduate, you cannot invest any real money. You have to wait. And once you're done, once you graduated, the first 6 months, you have a guarantee that you will remake the cost of the class in investing if you follow what you've learned, and you keep $5,000 in your portfolio. And if you want to get a refund after 6 months, you provide proofs, and then they review it, and then they would refund the money. So it's not a big. Actually, I'm very confident. And so it's really, spread straight is how to use options to protect your investments, and then so that it's possible to trade without risks. So that's good, and they teach you how to adjust when things are not going the way you want. And anyway, I had already started learning that a while, like last year, but now I'm really into it. I think I'm still averaging about 100 jerseys a month, which is not bad, but it's enough to make a living. I'm actually really happy these days because I'm having the life that I want. Well, not the life. I'm just having the freedom that I want, but not completely yet. I want to make more money, to have more freedom, and to have more power to change things. There are a lot of things that piss me off in this world. How we get fucking lied to by the government, how they fucking manipulate us. This is fucking, there's a big fire right here in my heart against this, and I'm going to do something about it. Now I'm already kind of out of the system, but I want to do something huge that will impact.
I just don't know how I'm gonna do that, but I gotta keep thinking about it. And that's it. So I'm gonna focus on making money, because with money you can do more things.
Hello! Hey! Holy shit! I don't know, but it's been a long time. It's now June 2, 2007. This is where my teeth are at. It's getting there. I have two teeth out, so all my wisdom teeth are out now. And I am almost finished healing. Can you see my leg? Yeah. Okay, it's almost. The leg is almost there. The boot is almost ready. My rib, well, it's fucking broken. I know for a fact, because I could feel the rib move, like where it's broken, move on, like one another, and I had to place it back. That wasn't fun. It was fucking too slow, but now it's getting better, and it's been getting better for a while, but it's almost fucking perfect condition. So now I'm on my way to go paragliding for the first time since the fucking dreadful day. I have to admit, I'm fucking scared, but that's why I'm going, because I'm not gonna stay scared like that. See, I'm starting to see. My mind is still thinking about money. I played the game. She's reading Rich Woman by Kim Kiyosaki, and we realized that Brian Tracy has some stuff in Korean, so she's probably gonna listen to that as soon as she's done the Kiyosaki book. And I'm still, this is good for me, and I'm happy, but it doesn't change how I feel about marriage situation. And I know for me this is a big thing. The marriage in itself is not what holds me back. It's the way I feel about it. It's the way that's I'm the cause of just the way I am in the wedding. That's holding me back. As long as I don't do anything about it, it's going to remain the same situation. But I'm not ready. And Jung-suk is not ready, but we're getting ready. That event. My Korean is definitely improving. I'm learning a lot of new words. And I cannot really think in Korean yet, but it's getting there. So confident that as soon as I start thinking in Korean, my learning curve will fucking go really right up. that's when I'm gonna start making huge progress. One event I would like to record is this week on Thursday. Kyung-suk had 2 days holiday because that was the 49th day that her father had been dead, and she got some holiday there. And we went to walk on Namsan Tower in Seoul. It's a famous tourist spot, and I noticed some guys that spoke Quebec French, so I ended up talking with them, and of course when they asked me like, what do you do and this and that. So lately when people were asking me this, I was saying I was doing nothing, but this time I said I'm an investor. I just play on the stock market, and I said I'm retired. And the first thing they said, well, you're young to be retired. That's good. So, you know, but they said that like they were envious. This is the lifestyle that I want.
June 15. So it's been quite a while since I last took the time to talk. So the dentist appointment I cannot go because I am going to meet the company Gene Glider with my idea. So since last time I went paragliding, but I was really scared, so scared that I couldn't go alone, so I did tandem with the teacher, and once I was in the air it was no problem, but it was the takeoff that was scary. And my rib is almost alright, 100%, and I'm doing exercise because now, like as you can see, I gained a lot of fucking weight. I'm now level 3 in the spread trade system. I'm studying every day, and my understanding is growing, but it's not clear yet. I have a lot more to learn. Kyung-suk she has a problem. She has hemorrhoid inside her ass and outside, and she had an event this week where it was bleeding a lot and it wouldn't stop, so she went to the hospital, and of course it's major. She definitely needs surgery to remove all this, but it could be cancerous. So tomorrow morning they're doing tests to see if it's cancerous or not, and she's very scared. Just the fact that I take my idea there today means something really, like I'm doing something. I'm not just dreaming, and that's really important. Cheers. June 28th, and I've been doing a diet because I was sick of seeing myself getting fat, and so I got up to 99 kilogram, and that made me very sad. So the first week I went 3 times running, but it didn't change anything on my weight. So I thought, holy fuck, I really have to, like, it became something very fucking important to do. So I decided to do 2 weeks where I would go 2 times a day, in the morning and the afternoon, do 6 kilometers.
and I'm almost done. Like tomorrow will be the last day of the 2 weeks, and I'll have to keep going, doing that for another 2 weeks, I think, because my weight is not going down as fast as I would like. I'm, let's say, 94 kilograms now. I'm barely eating anything, and I'm drinking a lot of water, almost just maybe 3 liters a day of cola, as opposed to 6 or 9, so that's way better.